crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer, and today I decided to create another rose petal reading for you, my loves. I know how much you love these readings. I finally have rose petals dried up to my heart's content so that I may read energetic patterns on them. I have a beautiful selection today of dark red and yellow rose petals, and I have two options here for you. Of course, under the guise and the guidance of my guardian team. This is Archangel Michael and Goddess Venus Aphrodite, which I summoned in the space today to help bless and cleanse it and provide us with as much inspiration as we need to know in this period regarding the changes that are coming in your love energy. So I prefer to call it love energy rather than love life, because love is the highest vibration that we can muster up here on earth, and your life is love. Basically, it is an act of creation. It is an act of love, of trust. All the decisions that we make in this life tend to fall on these two great axes that shape us, either fear or love. So I prefer to call it love energy rather than love life, because love is life, life is love to a large extent. I have here for you two options. I have this blue ceramic bowl for group 1, and for group 2 I have this plastic square bowl, I would say, with a yellow lid. Take a moment now to feel through which one of these two piles pulls you in the most. And then if you have made your choice, I'm really excited about seeing what messages come through for you today regarding the changes that are coming up in your love energy. See you at your group. Hey group 1, this is for those of you that were drawn to the blue bowl of rose petals. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what the rose petals have to say regarding changes in your love energy. Right off the bat, I'm getting a sense that there is a stout, a little bit chubby lady coming into your life. I'm getting a sense that this could be somebody with authority, somebody that needs to sign a paper or a document for you. This could be a marriage license, this could be wedding certificate, it can be a person that facilitates your access towards someplace. It could also be a mother, a grandmother, a mother-in-law that is significant for you in this period. I'm getting a sense of girth, I'm getting a sense of importance, a woman that is both physically authoritative but also wields a lot of maternal nurturing but also administrative power. This can be somebody that holds the keys to your financial well-being as well, or can help you become more abundant or more prosperous from a material point of view. I have a feeling some of you could be crushing on somebody that is a twin. I'm getting a very strong sense here that there might be a person that has a twin, or just hearing twin all the time. Not sure exactly why. This person can also be younger than you. So make sure that you ask the person that you've been recently crushing on if they have a brother or a sister, and if they happen to be twins. I'm getting that this, for the majority of you, will be identical twins, okay? Somebody's love energy is about to be limited. I'm getting a sense that you've been overexpanding yourself. I see here with the petal being crunched to the side that you might have started dating very widely. You might have opened yourself up too much to all the options that were available to you, and you're going to have to start making some really important decisions. Who's in and who's out? Who do you allow access to your energy, and who are you blocking them from entering your sphere? This could be on social media, but even paying house calls or home visits to you, even keeping in conversation with this individual. Some of you are you're just about to start cleaning up your love life. And this in turn is going to help conserve your love energy. Okay, really interesting. But some of you are supposed to pass an exam, or you're studying very hard for an exam for quite a complicated degree. It could be something that has been years in the making, 4 to 6 years for some of you. And this exam is important. You need to study for it for 2 or 3 months. And I am getting a sense that a lot of you are going to meet somebody in the examination room, a person that you kept seeing throughout your studies. You've been interested in this individual. I'm getting for the majority of you, this will be a man with dark hair and pale skin. And I feel that during the examination, something is going to click between the two of you. You're going to have to struggle to stay focused on the exam because your mind will actually drift towards this person and how they're looking at you, how they're extending their pen to you. That's kind of what I'm hearing. There will be an interaction that will make you feel, wow, can this go forward? Is this like a crush? What's happening here? Really interesting. This is really beautiful, my loves, because it's a rosebud that completely dried up like that. Some of you are going to start watching Orson Welles' Citizen Kane. Maybe some of you have to do it for homework or to prepare an essay for cinema. That's kind of what I'm hearing. And you're going to think deeply about the meaning of rosebud in that movie, if you already are not a big fan of that movie to begin with. For the majority of you that chose this group, oh wow, there is so much stability and love coming your way. The petals, as you can see, are almost to the point of chocolatey brown. So I'm getting a sense that the more time you spend on getting to know an individual, the more determined you are on asking questions about them, on finding out as much information as you can about them, the better your relationship with them will be. And it will lead towards a sense of emotional safety. That's what I'm getting. For the majority of you that chose this group, a lot of stability is pouring into your love energy. So your love energy, if it was erratic or if it was chaotic, I'm getting a sense that a fresh wave of stability is coming through. I also feel that some of you have just wrapped up a Uranus transit in your 7th or 8th house, which has been creating a lot of on and off, stop start relationships. It was chaos. It was sentimental, emotional chaos for a while. And now I'm getting a sense that things are just aligning. They are coming into the perfect order, or an order that you feel more safer within it. I'm getting a sense that somebody has just kissed or is about to kiss a person with blonde hair. This person has a lot of cards up their sleeve, but they're good. They have a lot of surprises. They might even take you on a balloon ride, on a hot air balloon ride. This is a really fun person. I'm getting a sense of a Sagittarius vibe, potentially even Taurus or Gemini for some of you. And this person is... it's hard to open up and getting to know. Look how beautiful this is opening up, yeah? This person is not an open book, but gradually, if you allow them time to open up, you're going to find a lot of hidden treasures. And I feel that further along down your dating process, this person is going to take you on a hot air balloon ride, or you're going to go skydiving with them, or you're going to go on some sort of like small jet flight operation. There is something with flight here. You could even just book tickets and go together on a holiday. It doesn't have to be something so specific as a hot air balloon or a small flight. Sorry, I don't even know how that is called. Is it like small fighter jet or something? I don't know. I don't live the high life. So yeah, something of that kind, you know. That's just for some of you, for a small group of you. Wow, okay, so some of you are about to lose your virginity. I'm getting a strong feeling that a lot of you decided this is the summer. This is the summer when I'm going to lose my virginity. And if you're watching this in the future, this could be the upcoming summer. There is a sense that you feel ready. I'm hearing ripe as well. It might sound a little bit strange, but I'm getting a sense that you're blooming romantically. You finally decided on the person that you would like to lose your virginity to, and it's coming. Others of you are visualizing this. You're trying to create, with the power of your thoughts, the perfect kind of idealized situation, and then you're attempting to manifest this by taking action, okay? Because our actions manifest our reality, my loves. It's not our thoughts, okay? It's not just your thoughts. It's our actions combined with the actions of other people. It's not just pure thought that manifests reality. Physics tends to agree with this point of view as well. Wow, some of you are about to purchase a dress or a skirt of a really beautiful material. It's either gonna have like small encrusted stones in it, or it's going to look a little bit cosmic, stellar. Maybe it's a pattern with stars and stardust, but I'm getting a sense of a very high quality material, satin, velvet, silk. It's incredibly well made, and it will make you feel like a goddess when you put it on. So this is mostly for my female viewers, but I'm getting a sense that if you're a male viewer as well, you might upgrade your wardrobe in this period. You might buy like a really good shirt or something that just when you put it on, it makes you feel more comfortable within your own body, within your skin. Some of you are getting a treatment for highly curly hair, frizzy hair. I'm hearing a lot of split ends in this period. And hair is strongly linked, and the health of our hair and how we take care of it is strongly linked to our vitality and our sexuality. So I feel that the more time you invest in taking care of your split ends or frizziness, or potentially maybe even changing your diet so you eat better and it shows in more luscious hair, you will also start to feel sexier. You'll also start to feel more powerful, more admired. I feel like you're gonna attract more looks from people on the street. Wow, some of you are going to be visited by somebody who lives far away. I was just so drawn to this petal that was skewed all the way up there. So there is a person coming to you from a very far away place. At the same time, I feel that a lot of you might be traveling to a far away place. Those of you that have more of an initiator streak, yeah, I'm looking at you, Aries people or Mars-ruled individuals. So I'm getting a sense that you might travel to a place that is really further removed from where you are. So if you live in Europe, you're not traveling to another country in Europe. You might be traveling to Australia, for example. Yeah, or if you live in India, you're not traveling to China, you're traveling to the US. You know, something further away than where you imagined you would be traveling in your life. I'm also getting a sense that this person that is coming to visit you is a romantic person. So this is a romantic encounter. Some of you are discovering some really beautiful jewelry in your family. Either you are giving a pearl ring or something like a string, a necklace of pearls from your mother, your grandmother. I'm hearing that a lot of you are going on some sort of private scavenger hunt in your own household, in the attic, or your grandmother is having a conversation with you very soon about something that she would like to pass over to you. There is a feeling here that a lot of you are gonna nostalgically go through old objects in your family, and you might decide to include them in the way in which you decorate yourself. So I'm really channeling here Venusian energy, guys, and that's why I'm talking so much about hair and jewelry regarding your love energy, because it's about these small everyday changes that we make to how we look, to how we dress, to how we express ourselves, that tend to attract a variety of different people in our love energy. It's also the way in which we express this love energy on the external side. But I do feel internally, for the majority of you, you are about to go through some sort of a leveling up in love. I feel that the majority of you are going to reach the sense of more safety, more stability. Commitment is on the way for some of you. We started off with the marriage certificate, right? That person that granted you access to an important document about a commitment. Some of you could even sign a prenup or a contract with a partner, or you can renew your vows. That's also what I'm getting. And others of you, those of you who are younger or who have been holding back on having sex for a while, now you're going to take the big leap of faith forward. You're going to decide to trust and open up physically to sexual pleasure. So there is a sense here that some of you are going through this transformation in love, while others of you are achieving more stability. But all in all, most of the people that chose group 1, you're leveling up. Oh my God, I'm feeling the energy of group 2 already coming in. Let's see, final message for group 1, because I'm feeling group 2 kind of stampeding over. You're about to exchange a lot of really beautiful desserts with your friends. I'm getting a sense here that there might be a party, a celebration. Somebody's birthday could be coming up, or it might be yours or your friend's birthday. You could be cooking together with your parents, with your relatives, with your lover. You could be introducing a lot of yummy whipped cream, strawberries, chocolate in the bedroom. I'm getting a very strong sense. I'm seeing this group of candies and tables and macaroons and all splayed out. Some of you could be going on a really fancy picnic. There is a feeling here that you want to enjoy life more. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of fizziness as well. So you could be indulging in fizzy drinks, Prosecco's, Aperol Spritz, things like that, summery drinks and summery delights. Your love energy is just it's stabilizing, but also it's leveling up. It's expanding at the same time as it is stabilizing. I hope this makes sense. I feel that for a lot of you, there is a person with dark hair, short dark hair, that is thinking of you. You might want to reach out and ask them, hey, how are you? That's what I had for you, group 1. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Please like this video, dislike it as well if you didn't enjoy it, subscribe to my family, and I really hope to see you in my next one, my loves. Ciao! Hey group 2, hey my loves, welcome to your reading. This is for those of you that were drawn to this plastic bowl with the yellow lid selection. Let's find out what is changing in your love energy with the use of these gorgeous rose petals. So things are flowing into your life. Things are flowing at such a speed that it might be a little bit overwhelming. You're about to enter a period in your love life when you might be inundated with requests to go out, all sorts of... I'm not sure why I picked only this one, because my attention was drawn to all these 3 and how they flew. I do have the air conditioning in this room, so they do tend to petter out, but there is a feeling here that the ways in which the flowers fell, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of people. Some of you changed jobs and you're now working in an environment that is much more dynamic, diverse as well. I'm hearing an international team. You've expanded potentially, you've leveled up in your career. Some of you are crushing on somebody from work, and I'm hearing lunch break, lunchroom conversations, or maybe cigarette break for some of you. You can't wait to actually have a break, because usually you go and you talk to this person or this person talks to you. I'm getting a real, the office kind of vibe here. Wow, some of you are so in love. Your love energy is pretty maxed out. You're so in love. I'm getting such a gorgeous, soft energy. You see the pink folds, right? It's gorgeous. It's absolutely like I'm feeling a sense of peace, of calm, of everything is gonna be all right, Some of you are actually attracted to someone that is of a different culture than you, somebody that is international. They might be speaking a different language than you. There is a lot of mixing and matching happening in your connection. You could be learning a different language, preparing to go and travel and see this person, or vice versa. I'm getting a sense that a lot of you feel that this connection is super fated, that it's about time, that things are opening up. Some of you are having a very important transit of Jupiter and Aquarius in the 9th house, giving you a sense of freedom, or Jupiter over your Venus, helping you feel like all of a sudden you struck upon the love lottery. If you're not feeling this at the moment, this is what I see coming into your love energy. Yeah, a lot of you are becoming super rebellious, super exploratory. You're changing your appearances. You're changing the way you look. If in the past you were, let's say, wearing only black and not changing your hair much, now you're like going into maybe even getting a tattoo, a piercing, a more colorful makeup, putting like some really interesting colors in your hair. Yeah, you're enhancing stuff. I'm hearing some of you are actually preparing to get some sort of plastic surgery. It doesn't have to be aesthetic necessarily. For some of you, it can be corrective. If you've been having a defect since birth, I feel that this is the moment, this is the period when you've gathered enough resources, the medical and technological apparatuses or whatever you need are at your disposal, and you're ready to dive headfirst into it. For a second my mind went blank because I don't have really the necessary medical or technological vocabulary, but this is the energy that I'm getting here. Some of you are going to a water park, to a water slide. I saw it, but I don't know if I can bring it closer. So I'm seeing this kind of like shoom. That could be Disneyland as well. I think there is a water ride at Disneyland, maybe like with a jungle theme. I don't know, guys. I've never been to Disneyland, but I think that this is, some of you are going to some sort of amusement park and there will be water. I'm hearing that Legoland as well for others of you, those of you that live in Europe potentially. There is a feeling here that you might travel with somebody you like or with family members. And okay, so I'm getting two scenarios here. Some of you are traveling to Disneyland, Legoland, an amusement park in your neighborhood or a water park in your city with your crush, with your romantic interest. Others of you are doing this with an ex. And others of you are going with your family to such a place, and you're going to meet somebody that you are going to feel like, wow, this person is so beautiful. You're going to have like a momentary instant attraction, a crush on the other person. It could be like an employee that works there. It could be a person that is with their family. I'm getting a sense that you guys might talk to one another or exchange glances as you are trying to purchase some drinks or some food in an amusement park. Okay, so take it as it applies. The collective is really large at the moment. Our online family is increasing, so I'm getting a variety of different scenarios here, but amusement parks and especially water parks with slides seem to be emphasized in this reading here. I have to remember to focus the camera. Okay, let's see what else. Some of you are really enjoying flowers. You're really enjoying the fruits of your labor. You've been tending things in a garden. I feel like that throughout 2020, one way in which you try to keep optimistic and you try to enhance your love energy was by connecting with the earth. So you planted some seeds, you worked in your garden, you got some potted plants, you tended to them, you nurtured them, and now they're blooming. Now you're actually either getting the fruits, the vegetables, the berries, whatever it is that you've planted in the earth. Now you're actually getting a little bit of the crop. Others of you who have plants in the house, they're doing really well. Maybe they died throughout the winter or there were some complications and now they're coming back to life. I'm getting a sense of revival, rejuvenation. I'm also feeling that a lot of you are about to embrace somebody you really like. Yeah, there's gonna be some massive embracing. It's amazing how these buds actually completely dried out as they were, as I picked them from the preservation. This is what I'm getting, guys. Okay, so a lot of you feel that in a relationship, the feelings might have disappeared. For you, they feel like they have stayed, and you're wondering whether for the person on your mind, they have stayed as well. Yes, they have been conserved. I feel that if you're in a situation where you're yearning for somebody that you cannot have because there are obstacles, there are all sorts of things coming in between you two, this person feels exactly the same about you. And I'm holding here 4 buds. So I'm getting a sense that you are about to establish a foundation with this person. But first you have to work on your communication. That's what I'm getting. Communication is a little bit skewed. You need to find a way to communicate with them. through words, through sounds, in a way that kind of ripples a wave of energy towards them, awakening them to the fact that you still care about them. They still care about you. That's the feeling. So whatever feelings you have for them, they have for you, and they've been preserved, just like these beautiful dried flowers, in exactly the original state in which you guys had them the first time you met, okay? Wow, okay, that might have been something quite specific for some of you that I'm getting have these really beautiful, like, slow burning relationships. Saturn and Pluto are really involved in your connections. Others of you, I feel that you need a pick-me-up, and I feel like your friends are coming in to help you out. You have two highly empowering friends, or two energies in your life. It could be a mother and a brother, a mother and a sister, a father and a sister, a father and a brother. It could be two best friends, two co-workers that you will appeal to, or they might invite you out to do something fun. You could go to a beer garden, you could take a road trip together. You might go bowling. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. Bowling and pizza and beers, watching football together, playing computer games together. There might be something here about coming together with a group of friends so you can feel a bit more optimistic, because I feel like some of you have been in a slump and your love energy at the moment is very blocked, and your friends are gonna be the ones that will help you unblock this love energy as well. Keep in mind, guys, love energy is not only sexual, right? It's also that beautiful agape kind of love, right? A love that is just love for yourself, love for humanity, love for life. And I feel that for the majority of you that chose this group and resonated with this message of the friends, your love energy has been a little bit stuck. And I'm here to give you the great news that your friends are going to be quintessential in helping you unblock it. Oh, wow. Some of you I'm seeing here, some of you are going to have a heart-to-heart with a mother figure that has been very distant and alienated from you. I'm hearing forgiveness. So you're going to either ask for her forgiveness, or she will forgive, or she will ask for your forgiveness. You will forgive her, or she will forgive you. There's a feeling here, soft, feminine, divine energy at play. You guys both tapping into your higher selves and deciding to let bygones be bygones. And I'm tripping over my words because I'm feeling how emotional this is. You might not find the right words. It might not be a perfect conversation. A lot of you will cry during this meeting because it will be deeply healing to hear your parents say those words that are so comforting to you, the words that you've been waiting for such a long time, and vice versa. Your parent is going to be really deeply, deeply happy and healed to feel like you've come back to them. Like there is a way for you guys to mend a broken bridge. So leaving the past behind and accepting people for who they are. Oh my God, a lot of you are gonna have a really hot one-night stand. Super hot, super unexpected. It could be with a person. I'm just trying to get the camera to focus on this because it is so cute. Not sure if you guys can see it, but wait. Yeah, look at this. Unbelievable. Out of the blue, maybe somebody invites you home at their place. Somebody comes back into your life. You meet somebody on a holiday and you decide, let's just go for it. It's wonderful. The vibe is great. The mood is taking us over. I like you a lot. And boom, you are going to have, I'm hearing 4-parter. So it might be like you might make love to this person 4 times, or it's just going to feel incredible. Okay. So you're going to have a really passionate one-night stand. Go for it. If you feel like it, if the mood is right, if this person feels safe and okay, if you like them a lot, go for it. Highly recommended. Sometimes, a brief passionate affair can really reanimate your love energy. And I think on that note, I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't feel any other messages need to come through. Some of you might be eating a sandwich while you're watching this. I just got this towards the end. Okay, we're getting back into the 3D realm. Okay, my loves, I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I hope it inspired and entertained you. Please like this video, dislike it as well if you didn't enjoy it. Please subscribe to my family, and I hope to see you in my next one. I'm sending you so much light. Bye.